this Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Sentinels and the Delaware Blue Hen. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. The Blue Hens ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. It's the Sentinels offense has the ball first today. And here comes the junior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball. Goes to the option. The option, the keeper, breaks into the open, picks up the first down. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Sentinels. He shed tackles right and left and housed it. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
This quarterback is so unique, and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
So Delaware's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And this sophomore wide receiver is a playmaker. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ball game.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Blue Hens will punt this one away. Takes it on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Here comes the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Rides to the back. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the Sentinels will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Taking the field now, the Blue Hens offense, and they'll start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Motion from the wide receiver. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
On third down, he drops to throw. Complete out left to Wilson. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Got it. Can't get him to the ground. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Send the tight end in motion. He wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. It's complete on the right side. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. And that's exactly where the quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people on the defense right now. They have no idea who's getting it next.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
Well, this offense didn't get off to the start they wanted, going 3 and out of the gate. But on the second drive, they're doing much better. They're finding a rhythm, and I think a big part of that is establishing the running game. And really nice job on that last one, picking up the first down.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Got it right in the heart of the end zone. Extra point here will tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he's going to try to return this one. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The option, he'll keep it.
And they run the option, and you can just tell, man, the timing of that wasn't set up well, and the quarterback looked a little bit clunky, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
Looks as if he's going to run it. Maybe some room here. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Sentinels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Sends it back in motion. The option look. Quick toss. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. They'll run the option, and they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
He'll be stopped short. It'll be fourth down, and let's see what the decision is here. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. The big fullback's got it. And some great fourth down defense against the run.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on fourth down and you decide to run the football, you got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits zero. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. With the catch, it's Lofton. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Silver. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Blue Hens want to pick up the tempo, keeping it on the ground inside. Stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it could go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. He's looking to pass. Touchdown, Delaware! Quick strike through the air for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. He'll return it. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. The give on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
And this one's not going to work out either. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down. And the Sentinels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like,
snags it and he's open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Keeps it on 1st down. Here's a little room there. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Wide receiver going in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
the first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game has been a problem.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Stopped after a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. He's got it on the right. Took it all the way to the 36-yard line, and he flipped the field in an instant. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. It'll be 3rd and long. The give to the fullback. He gets it down to the 28-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks, and now we'll see what they do on 4th. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Line of scrimmage is at the 28. That would make it about a 45-yard field goal attempt. They're going to go for it instead on 4th. Finding some room. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Sentinels.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Offense in a bunch formation. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws.
Really nice pressure by the defense, getting in there quickly, getting a hit on the quarterback, making the quarterback make a quick decision, and he makes the wrong decision. He throws into double coverage, but that's really because of the pressure in his face and the physical hit on his body.
Makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. He wants to change this route. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. The Blue Hens will snap it on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Turns it loose deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his hand down the middle. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4th. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Direct snap. It's Scott. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Direct snap. Pulls it in. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds his big tight end. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
Pressure coming. He makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Got enough for the first. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Back to throw, it's Gunderson. Fires to the wideout. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Tulsa taking on the Oklahoma State Cowboys. And it's the Golden Hurricane looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside Delaware Stadium. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Sentinels will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Delaware's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Here's the pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. Got a man. It's Avery. They didn't get a whole lot of yardage there, but the big fullback slammed his way and got what he could.
Hey, listen, that's what you're supposed to do, catch the football. I'm not expecting that guy to catch the ball and make big plays after he catches it, but catch it, give me some positive yards, mission accomplished.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking to throw, it's Gunderson. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Sentinels decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Delaware's offense takes the field to start this drive. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's...
Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Got a man in the middle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. He wants to throw it. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Delaware.
And this offense has really responded after last week. Last week, man, the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road and win. Come back home, you feel confident, you're in your routine, have answered the bell, took charge of this game late, and looking to go 1-0 this week.
He'll bring it out. It's Allen. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Gunderson. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. And the Sentinels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now on the option. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
And he's wrestled to the ground. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. They'll go to the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Sentinels will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Still on his feet at the 40. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Delaware! And the punishment has been extended.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Gunderson. Oh, they're after him. Looking for a big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He's got him. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. On the option. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
Corralled and brought down by the defense. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. And the Sentinels will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
On the option. He'll pitch it. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions.
There he goes! And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. With a first down in the final period. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The run inside. It's Silver. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Blue Hens racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Got some room, headed to the Blue Hens. Excellent pass by the back on the option. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just had... Or now on the season, and he puts through the extra point. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Got a little grass. Inside the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Sentinels. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough fist.
There he goes! And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Blue Hens, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Wilson's got it. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
There's no mercy mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Allen. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. Running inside. It's Fitzpatrick. Turning it on. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Offense set on first down. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. Finding it. Could be an alley. Makes it past the marker. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. On the option. The keeper on the option. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Under fire. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to the well. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Blue Hens will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. They'll run the option. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Sentinels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. A run for the quarterback. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Goes to the option. Pulls it and runs it again. There's a crease. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
He'll run it again.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
There he goes. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the back. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll go to the counter. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
Taking the field now, the Blue Hens offense, and they'll start this drive. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. He was really bothered by those 2 picks he threw in that loss last week, but he's been much more comfortable, much more certain in this one.
He had the one blunder, the one mistake that he probably wishes he could have back, but did a great job rebounding from that. Listen, having that short-term memory, being able to lead, it is critical at the quarterback position.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ellison. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.